Welcome to freeoptiontrader.com. This is Google. We got the 13th. We got calls. We got puts. We are going out. We have we got 1020, 1027, and 1013. Both calls and puts, both sides of the markets. So what we're going to do now is I have a daily chart on Google. Google had hit this low of 924 and it's parabolically broke out above all of the daily moving averages. Google reports earnings on October 26th. They are front running the stock. It's one of the better charts that we have seen. We've got the 10-day crossing above the 100. We got the 20-day, the red line, and we have the other moving averages, and they're all pointing up. So what does that mean? It means when Google pulls back, it's time to get in with the options. And so we hit on Friday, the high was 994 right here. Now, what I am going to do is let you know with the weekly chart. This is a weekly chart on Google. And we had a very long weekly test of this lower trend line. Now, we're above the 20-week, which is the red line at 958. We are above the 10-week moving average, which is 947.18. So we're well above those. And another thing that I want to point out is on the weekly, MACD is going higher. So now that we know where that is, we're going to pull up some call charts and put charts. I want to tell everybody right now up front, the low was 24.51 on 9/24, and we've gone to the high of 994. That means that Google already has moved 70 points, $70 off of this long-term rectangular consolidation with big breakouts. And now we're going to go over the call chart, the put chart. Here we have is a 1020 call. It's a 995 call. Expires. Now, let me just tell you something about being a market maker and options. All of you never have seen call charts or put charts, and you're going to be sitting here dumbfounded. What you need to do is join your free 5-day trial and learn how to make a fortune in your trading. We went from the low right here of $1.22 on this weekly call chart straight up to $13. Okay? They still have room to go because the high over here was $20. This high over here on the weekly was $44. Now I'm going to show you the following. 1020. This is the daily chart on the 995. Okay, we have a lot of room to go, meaning that the powerful trend that Amazon is in, and this is the call chart on 10.6, the low was 641 and the high was $13 on 10.6 right here. Now I'm going to show you another thing. The 990 call on Google expiration, the expiration date happens to be on 1020. And basically what I do want to show, on Friday, that call gapped up $3.61. And on the 995 put, it gapped down $6.23. And so were some of the other put options going out until 1027. The 990 put had a gap open down at $8.50. Okay, so basically other strike prices that are in here on 1013, they gapped that one down, which is a 992 put option, and it is. So basically the difference between the puts and the calls and inflated or deflated. So basically here is a great trade that has a lot of room to go up on the 990 call. And the actual daily and weekly charts that I showed you are very strong on Google. What we will do is we'll take a look over here at the 1020 995 put And I'm just going to show you how low it got. This low right here, this is a put chart. So basically, these put charts were $58. Last print right here on the high was 29.75. That one print had 5 contracts at 2013. And now on the 995 put, which is available to you to know that it's the 995 and it's totally deflated in value. One thing that we're going to be very cautious of is that when we take a look at the 1027 put option, which is $1,000 put and the $1,000 calls, we're going to show both of them. So, but the 1027, the call side of the market is getting inflated on Google. So there could be a pullback here. And once again, when we take a look over here, there's the 995 put that's totally deflated. So we're going to look at how to trade short term. The put options will come into play. And here is a 1013. And there isn't much on here on the 1013 other than they only have 48 contracts. They're saying the low is 930 on the low for those put options that we're showing. And we're showing the 995. Let's take a look at the put side of Google on the 990. And I can only tell you, as a market making firm, these are deflated. And they are. They're a 995 put. Google closed right here at 993. It had 173 highs that day. So basically what we're going to do, as this is totally deflated, we're going to buy these at their lows. And then once we have the lows locked in here on the 990 put, we're going to go ahead and buy the 990 call that expires on 1020. Here's the 9, okay, so we're going to buy the calls, and we are. But they have room to move. So on the short term 995 put, which I want to show, this is it, $9.30. It doesn't have that much trading on it, but there is another one that we can trade, and I just want people to see them. And based on this ratio of the bottom being $7.60 on the 992.5 put. So when Google pulls back or goes higher, this is going to drop in price. And at some point, as a market maker, we're going to get the low price here. And then you can see on the 27th, that $1,000 call is all the way up there, going out to that premium. So I just want people to know, in the short term, we're going to trade this position. I'm going to go back here to the 990 call. When Google pulls back, we're going to buy the calls that have made a good move versus the 995 put that we have shown over here. So you build one position and then you build the next. I'm going to conclude that Google is in a very strong trend to the upside. And here is that daily. And either we're going to blow through it or we're going to pull back. But everything is bullish on the weekly and the daily charts. I will be happy to say this much too, is what people don't know is this. I'm going to show the monthly chart. And this is very important. And you have to look at all of these time frames. So basically, I'm going to pull this over. I'm going to type in Google on a monthly chart. I'm going to go ahead and blow it up. And we can see right here on that monthly chart where my trend lines are. We've consolidated for many months across here. There was a big move that is setting up to break through these resistance levels with the call side, the put side on an intraday level, and or buying the calls longer term, trading the puts short term, get to be a market maker versus day trading. Stop, stop.